Hello student, today we are going to study environmental studies of standard 3rd and lesson we are studying is lesson number 12, our need for food. So we will study today how food is important for us. So let's study. See, in this picture you could see a girl before and after. First, she is looking very weak and thin. Why? Because she is not well. She is ill. So because of illness, she is looking very weak and thin. But after few days, she recovered and became fit and healthy again. So what helped her to recover? She could recover because she took very healthy diet. She took healthy food, and that healthy food make her once again fit and healthy. Now in this second picture you could see how baby grows in the course of time. First, initially the baby is very small, but in the course of time, as days goes, the baby is gaining weight. Her height is increasing, and now at last the baby has turned into a young girl. How that happen? What makes this baby gain height and weight? You know what is that? Yes, that is healthy food. Because of food, the baby's height and weight increased. So, after seeing these two examples, what we understand first is food gives the body strength to work. We need strength, we need energy to work. So many works we do every day. So, to do all those works, the energy, the strength what is required that we get from the food. Secondly, food helps our body to grow. Huh? We grows. Before some year you were a small baby, but now your height has increased, your weight has increased, you are growing in a course of time. So this is because you are taking food. So food helps our body to grow. The third importance of food is food help us to repair the wear and tear of our body. That means our body sometimes we fall ill, or sometimes we do lot of work, so our body get tired, fatigue. So because of that, whatever energy we lose, whatever losses to our body, that can be get repair because of the food. Food help us to repair the wear and tear of our body. If we don't get enough food, we feel tired, vigor is lost, and we feel very hungry. But at that time, if we eat some food, then we feel better. Hmm? So and then we can do work also. So our hunger is get satisfied because of the food. This is not only with the human beings, but all other living things also, they also need food. They also feel hungry. They also need food to grow, to survive. So all living things need food. But all living things do not eat same kind of food. Food habits of all the living things are different. So let's see food habits of different living things. See, in this picture you can see cows. So cattle like cow. Cattle means animals like cow, buffalo, ox. Okay. So people who keep cattle feed them grass and hay, and also oil cake and ambon. So what is oil cake? Oil cake is the fibrous part that is left after taking out, after extracting oil from seeds such as groundnut, sesame or cottonseed is pressed into a slab. So this is called oil cake. And what is ambon? Ambon is a fermented mixture of this oil cake and jaggery and coarse particles of grains mixed in water, that is also used to feed animals, that is called ambon. So cows eat these ambon and oil cakes also. Then horses. What is the food of horses? Horses are given Bengal gram, that means what we call harbara. Harbara people used to soak in a water and that they give to horses. So harbara is the food of horses. Then goats and sheep eat leaves of various kinds of shrubs and grass also they eat. So grass and leaves of various kind of shrubs, that means small plants, that is the food of these goats and sheep. You must have saw cats nearby your house. Huh? Then you know what is the food of cats, what cats like? Yes, cats love to drink milk, but they also like to catch mice, isn't it? And they also hunt birds, small birds such as sparrows and doves and pigeons. So all these things are food of a cat. Then what dogs eat? See, if we give chapati, bhakri to dogs, they eat. Whatever we give, if we give rice also, they eat. But what is their favorite food? What they most prefer to eat, that is meat and fishes. So meat and fish is the favorite food of dogs. Otherwise, whatever we give from our house, they also eat that. Now let's see about animals lives in forest. In forest, animals like deer, bison, nilgai, they eat various kinds of green grass and leaves. If there are crops also growing in fields nearby, these animals finish off those crops. Wild animals like tiger and lion live in deep jungles. They hunt other animals and eat their flesh. Usually, these animals do not hunt in human settlements, but sometimes when they are starved, they are forced to enter nearby villages. Then they kill and carry away cattle. Many times, foxes dare to enter in human settlements, but they are not as strong as tiger, so they cannot kill cattle. Then they take away small foal, that is a baby goat or baby sheep to eat. Now let's see differences in the food habits of birds. We see many differences in what birds eat. Many birds eat grains. Farmers grow a variety of cereals and pulses in their fields. As the crop becomes ready for harvesting, the ears become full of grains. Birds in the surroundings come in flock to feed on them. They can destroy the crop. To prevent such destructions, farmers use some tricks, like they stand this kind of a scarecrow in the field to frighten these birds, or they make a loud noise so that these birds get frightened, scared, and they don't come on their farm and their field get safe. Now apart from these birds, if we talk about other birds feed on other kinds of food, like hens eat worms, crows eat flesh of dead animals, or some birds eat the fruits of trees. We see many small animals, that is small creatures around us. Now let's see what do they feed upon. Bedbugs suck people's blood. Ticks suck the blood of cows and buffaloes. House lizard and chameleon eat insects. If we talk about mosquitoes, there are many types of mosquitoes. Most of them suck the sap from the plants. Only a few types of mosquitoes suck our blood. Caterpillars and some insects nibble at and eat the leaves of plants. Butterflies feed upon the nectar they find in the flowers. So, while studying differences in animals' food habit, you must have observed animals eat the food they find in nature. However, they have to wander from place to place in search of food. But when we talk about trees or plants, plants too need food. But they cannot move from place to place in search of food. Then, from where do you think they get their food? Yes, answer for this question is plants make their own food. The roots of plants absorb water from the soil. Some substances from the soil are dissolved in this water. This water reaches the leaves of the plants. There are many tiny pores or openings on the surface of leaves. Air enters the leaves through these pores. Thus, air and water comes together in the leaf. In the presence of sunlight, plants make their own food using the water and air in the leaves. A plant's food is made in its leaves, and sunlight is necessary for this process. So today we studied differences in the food habits of various living things. So at the end of this chapter, we will quickly remember the main points we studied in this chapter. First, living things need food. Second, food gives the body strength to work. It helps the body to grow and to repair its wear and tear. Third, animals search for ready food in nature and eat it. Third, food of different living things is different. Some animals eat the flesh of other animals. Some eat grass and leaves. Some suck the blood of other animals, while others eat insects. Some insects feed on the leaves of plants. Fifth, with the help of sunlight, plants prepare their own food. Here we have come to the end of our chapter. I hope you all understand this chapter. So today we will stop here. Thank you.